They said I was crazy. No land, no money, no connections, just a dream to farm and a heart full of grit. While others scrolled through social media, I was digging in the dirt with my bare hands. They laughed, called it a waste of time, but today, I own an agricultural empire that feeds thousands and employs hundreds. This is the raw, real story of how I turned zero into something legendary, and how you can too. Welcome to the game of life, where every tip could change your world. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and activate those wild notifications so you never miss out on the next life-changing insight. We're on a mission to grow, and your support means everything. Share this journey with your friends, family, and anyone looking to level up their life. Thanks for being part of the game. Let's begin. They laughed. They said he was crazy. No land, no money, no chance, they whispered. But Mr. Nsikak had something they didn't: vision, determination, and a hunger to rise. This is the true story of how one man turned zero capital into a farming empire. Mr. Nsikak grew up in a small town in southern Nigeria. His family lived on less than $1 a day. Education was a luxury. Meals were a blessing. Even as a barefoot child running through dusty village paths, he noticed something the world seemed to ignore. Everyone ate. Every single day, rain or shine, rich or poor, food wasn't a luxury, it was a constant. That's when it hit him. Agriculture wasn't just about survival, it was the ultimate opportunity. But he had nothing: no land, no tools, no connections, just a wild, stubborn idea echoing in his mind. If I can grow food, I can grow a future. I can grow wealth. At 19, he approached landowners, asking to farm unused plots for free. Most laughed. "You don't even own a hoe," one scoffed. But one elderly man gave him a chance. 1 acre, no rent, just results. Mr. Nsikak borrowed a hoe, used recycled bottles for irrigation, and started planting vegetables with his bare hands. The first harvest wasn't a jackpot, but it sold. He made 7,000. It wasn't much, but to him, it was proof it worked. He reinvested every naira, bought a second-hand watering can, saved for seeds. Each cycle, he learned what to plant, when to plant, and most importantly, how to sell. He started small, hawking his harvest door to door with a basket in hand and hope in his eyes. From dusty market stalls to roadside stops under the blazing sun, he pitched his produce like a pro. He learned to sell not just crops, but trust. At first, people bought out of pity. Then they came back for the quality. Soon, whispers turned into recognition. This boy's serious. By his third year, he wasn't just growing tomatoes and maize. He was sowing something deeper: change. He began hiring idle youth, school dropouts, and struggling neighbors, turning his humble farm into a training ground. He showed them how to till the soil with pride, multiply seeds with intention, and most importantly, see farming not as a last resort, but as a launch pad. Innovation followed grit. He crafted a drip irrigation system using discarded plastic bottles, feeding crops drop by drop, even during dry spells. He built compost pits from kitchen waste, turning trash into gold for his soil. And when he ventured into poultry, he used broken wood and rusted nails to build coops, not pretty but strong. He didn't wait for funding, favors, or perfect conditions. He turned scraps into systems, ideas into impact. It didn't take long before people started paying attention. His low-cost innovations, plastic bottle irrigation, composting with kitchen scraps, and hand-built poultry coops sparked curiosity across the region. Local forums invited him to speak. NGOs offered microgrants to scale his ideas, and the same banks that once mocked his dreams, now they lined up to offer him loans. With those funds, he bought his first real farmland, 10 acres, then 50, then 200. But Mr. Nsikak didn't just stop at crops. He diversified with purpose. Cassava fields swaying under the sun, rows of plantains stretching to the horizon, maize ready for harvest, healthy livestock roaming hand-built pens, fish ponds teeming with life. Each new venture was more than business, it was a blueprint. He documented everything, shared what he learned, trained others so they could rise too. Today, Mr. Nsikak leads one of the largest youth-driven agricultural empires in West Africa. But more than the land, the tools, or the crops, his greatest harvest has been people. Over 3,000 young Africans have trained under his guidance. Many were once unemployed, hopeless, forgotten. Now they are farm owners, trainers, innovators, proof that you can rise from the soil and lift others with you. He launched the Green Empire Initiative, helping rural youths access land, mentorship, and markets. He built schools, sponsored orphans, invested in tech-driven agriculture. From zero, he created thousands of jobs and a future that feeds nations. If you're waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect loan, or the perfect background, let this story be your wake-up call. I started with nothing but hunger and hustle. They laughed back then, but now they ask for advice. Whether it's farming or anything else, start where you are, use what you have, and never stop believing in the vision only you can see. Your empire won't build itself, but it will rise if you do. Life is hard, especially when you're starting with nothing. But Mr. Nsikak's story isn't just about farming. It's about vision in the middle of poverty, grit when no one believes in you. And most of all, it's a reminder to anyone struggling, you don't need riches to rise. You don't need connections to create change. You just need the courage to start right where you are with what you have. Because sometimes the smallest seed planted in faith grows into something greater than you ever imagined.